What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So as you can see from the title, I am doing Manchester United's last game against Leicester. So as you may know, what you must be thinking, why is it dark outside, Brett? Well, actually, I'm actually shooting this on the night as Manchester United have drew it against Leicester. Basically, as you're aware, it is Christmas Eve tomorrow, so I just decided to shoot this tonight because I've got a couple of things to do tomorrow. As it's Christmas Eve, I've got to wrap presents up and I've got to see Tom tomorrow. So I thought I'm going to shoot this tonight and then get this up tomorrow as well. But anyway, let's crack on in today's video. Manchester United made 8 changes from the last game against Bristol City, from that loss that shouldn't have happened. When we just now have to just move on. Talk about the starting 11. Now, it's something, I got a notification just before the Manchester United game, and it said that Lindelof was starting in right back. I saw on the team sheet, on the lineup, that Jones was starting there, but I knew he was a centre back, so we went with De Gea, Lindelof, Smalling, Jones, Young, Pogba, Matic, Mata, Lingard, Martial, Lukaku. So a good solid lineup. Mata, I was surprised with his performance, as he scored 2 great goals tonight. But anyway, getting into more of the game, my overall reaction, I have to say, this is a game for both teams that were up for this. This is a game for Leicester where they were going to go maybe not really at us, but also this is a game for them to bounce back after that loss against Manchester City, as they lost on penalties. Manchester United needed to do the same as we lost against Bristol, so we knew this was going to be a tight and close game. United should have, as you are aware, United drew 2-2. United, well, let's talk about the first half. I felt like we had United started quickly. We were a better side. The movement was good. The passing was good. Then we gave away a stupid, controversial goal to Leicester. They put in a great pass to Mahrez, and then it gets to Smalling. Smalling just watching the ball, not doing much, not sticking his foot in, not getting into it, not clearing the ball. So instead of that, just watching the game, should have got more stuck in there, Smalling. So I have to blame that on Smalling. And then United went and replied just before half time, because I was like, we need to get a goal before half time, which we did. Great goal by Mata. And then second half we came out, Leicester had a better start, more sharp. United needed to sort of get more on the break. We had 2 great chances on the break. We failed to score with Lingard and Rashford, but we should have put them to bed 4-2 instead of 2-2. This is a game that we really have to reflect back on. This week, it's not been our best week. Mourinho said that he felt great after this week, but as a manager, I wouldn't be saying great. I would probably say good. Like a draw and a loss isn't that great. But this game against Leicester, we should have beat. Clearly, we should have beat them 5-6-2. 4-5-6-2. Was this game deserved to be a draw? Clearly not, because United were the better side, because we had more possession, we were more in control, we were more dominant. So clearly, United were the better side. Leicester just got very lucky near to the end of the half. When Maguire, what the hell is Maguire doing up there? Someone should have been marking him. But then you've got Smalling coming off from the sideline after getting injured and having a knock, and then goes and competes against him. So someone should have dropped. So Smalling should have dropped back. Put Matic. Where the hell was Matic? Wasn't there, was he? So we have to look forward now. Again, just not the two best great results we've had this week. We have to really look back at this game. We just did one switched off, defence switched off. We shouldn't have let Maguire in, but we have to take the draw. It's 13 points now. It's going to make our job even harder now. City again winning against Bournemouth 4-0. Still not good enough, but we need to start getting more wins now from now on against Burnley. Now it's Christmas, but we have to get over that now. So we have to really go at it now. The players are not going to have a day off tomorrow, but they'll be training on Monday anyway for the next game. So, and plus they're not even training till 5 o'clock because of all the Christmas now. But anyway, getting to more of the video. So I felt like United made an impact straight away from kick-off. Clearly, we knew this game wasn't going to be easy. We weren't going to cruise through this game, despite Leicester's results recently. But they've been in the middle recently, Leicester. But again, this is Leicester's FA Cup final against us, as we all know. Again, it's just always United, where it just goes back to the 70s and 80s. We're United. So Leicester had an early attack on United. I have to say that the movement was good by Manchester United. The passing quality is good and better from the last game, and we were showing that. United have started in this game on attacking note, so we were getting more of a positive, getting more attacking on Leicester. United have been more dominant. We were more control in the first half. United have been better. Have been playing better football. Leicester put in a great ball into Mahrez. Mahrez waited for support from Vardy. This is their build-up to the goal. Smalling was in defence. He practically watched the ball. Instead of getting stuck in, we conceded a goal. So that shouldn't have happened. We needed to cut some of those mistakes out. We did that, but wasn't good enough. United then started increasing the volume on the attack. We started getting back on the attack again. This is a game that where what mistakes what we do, Leicester are going to get on the attack on us, like against West Brom. Once United were reading Leicester's game plan, we were then slowly but surely coming back into the game. After that 1-0 down, we needed to get a goal just before half time. We did that. The first goal was a great goal, great movement, great composure by Mata. Popper passed it to Mata. Mata passed it to Marshall. Marshall passed it on to Lingard. Lingard gave it back to Mata. Mata finished it off and brought it back to 1-1. And I was like, come on boys, let's just get a goal just before half time. We went and did that. And also, by the way, Jamie Vardy has scored his 50th goal now, and he's chasing after Alan Shearer's goal now as well. So he could get his goal in the next game, what Leicester play next. So at the build-up of that goal, I felt like there was a handball. Was there a handball? I'm going to leave it in the poll for you guys to go and vote. Was there a handball? I'm not too sure. I'm going to leave it down to you guys. Again, it's Danny Simpson. I think that happened either last year or in the last game that we played early on this season against Leicester, where we beat them 2-0. This game, we should have beat them again 4-2. That didn't happen. It was just what we wanted just before the half-time break. Second half, United needed to cut out our defensive errors. We needed to be more sharp. We also needed to get more crosses into the box. We just need one good cross and one good finish to seal the win. Leicester started quick, like I said earlier in this video. Leicester had a very good chance to score. Great defence by Lindelof. Lindelof is now developing into the squad after that massive mistake he did at Huddersfield, which is now cutting out, which is great to see. But we need somebody else now to step in if Smalling's injured. Martial had a great chance to score. Build up of that was just great attacking power. We knew we had the players, we knew we had the legs. We just got near to the end, but what we were trying to do was trying to put it round Schmeichel and then try and score, which everyone does now and now with Schmeichel, because Schmeichel up here doesn't think about it, because he comes off his line. He came off his line twice, and we should have put both goals in the back of the net. But the players are going to be distraught after that. We should have been thinking, oh my God, we should have won that clearly. We were the better side, but we have to just have to go the draw. Shouldn't have been a draw, but we have to take it. This half was anybody's half really, because we were 1-1. When it got to 1-1, I thought if they get one good attack, they're going to get us. Whoever gets the next goal will want to sit back Leicester gave away a free kick, which was scoreable. If you would have saw my Instagram match day, it was scoreable. Mata stepped up and scored it for 2-1. So I was like, we're up there. We're 2-1 up now. Let's keep this run. Let's get a few more goals. Let's get a goal or two to finish it off. Like I was saying just then, we had 2 great chances, but we just failed to score, which is frustrating. Leicester were hitting back at United. United had done really well defensive-wise. We just needed another goal to seal the win. Leicester did a change and also changed the formation. They brought on Okazaki for Ibora, so really they had nothing to lose to go all-out attack. United reacted and brought on Rashford for Marshall. Lingard should have buried a goal to put it 3-1 up. Again, great chance to score. Marshall had a great chance to score. Rashford had a great chance to score. Again, 3 goals. Should have been 5-2. My God, but the players are going to be frustrated now because now it's a 13-point gap between us and City. So we're going to have to really step up that football now in the next couple of games coming up. And these next games are important for us to get these wins. So as we have Pogba back now, we should be getting top quality wins. That one of them against Leicester should have been one of them, but we gave away a stupid utter goal right at the last minute, and we've done that twice now. We've done that twice. So this is where it comes up here, and we should be thinking, just clear it, but we couldn't. Twice now we've gave it away, but we can't just give Smalling for criticism now. He drops Darmian and Blin for criticism from that last game against Bristol. He can't just drop Smalling for criticism now. So we have to just get over it now. Was it fair with the red card of Amati? Clearly was. Clip the heels of Ashley Young, so yeah, clearly a red card. We could see that there was a red card coming in that game. That's not good now for them because now they've lost Amati for the next game. So we have to step up somebody else again for the game. United brought on Herrera for Lingard. Herrera to help in defence and midfielders-wise, as is a CDM. Rashford should have scored. Rashford should have scored. Should have been a penalty. I felt what should have happened there was Schmeichel probably got his feet, and what Rashford should have done was should have just fell to the ground instead of just chasing after the ball. He should have just fell to the ground, give it a penalty, give us the penalty. We would have been 3-1 up. United brought on Mkhitaryan for Mata. Near to the end of the half, United were playing great football. Leicester were I wouldn't say they were really going at us. They were trying. They were putting the pressure on us right, left and centre. They were trying their best to get one back after giving away a stupid free kick. Leicester then were giving away stupid fouls to us. We had these free kicks just to take our time, take the piss, take our time. United were 2-1 up. Smalling went down injured. This is where it all went downhill. Leicester put in a deep cross into Maguire. Maguire scored for 2-2, and we've been outdone now twice in extra time. So this is now where it comes here mentally in the next game against Burnley. We have to cut those mistakes out just because of one defensive error. We have to cut that out in the next upcoming games because this cannot be happening in the future games. Come on, Mourinho, you should be better. You should be motivating the players. And that's what he did in this game. He motivated the players this time because in that last game against Bristol, he was sat on his backside. So United gave away 2 points. I was gutted. United should have put Leicester to bed. It was an easy game for us because he clearly said in his interview to the players, this is an easy game to win. And it was. We took that chance, but we fluffed it. We have to be better in the next game. But the players going back to Manchester now should be distraught. It's frustrating, For games like this, it's frustrating, but we have to take it. 13 points now, it's not good enough. Are City going to start losing goals? Don't think they will, but we'll have to see, because they will have at one time in the season they should have a bad spell. Where's that bad spell going to come for City though? Smalling should have been should have been better, but to compete against Maguire, controversial, isn't it? He was also carrying an injury, so he couldn't have done any better. But what they should have done is they should have just brought Matic in, put Smalling in midfield, but didn't think of it. It just comes up here, comes up mentally. We didn't do that though. The players should have been on the edge of the box. But oh well, we have to move on now. Burnley next. Burnley, I think they've had some great recent games, Burnley, I have to admit. They've got some good wins under the belt. They just went and lost to Tottenham. Fair play to Tottenham. We probably clearly could see that Tottenham were going to beat them 3-0. Great for them. They've got the points. Between us and Chelsea now, it's like 3 points now after getting that draw. We should be not 3 points in front of Chelsea by now, because we should have got that win, because Chelsea went and drew tonight. We should have really won that game to step up, and we had that good chance with Leicester tonight. But Burnley, let's talk about Burnley actually. I have to admit, we have to talk about a bit of Burnley, because I'm not obviously going to go all the way back to the season, but I'm going to talk about where they had some really good games, like they beat Chelsea at the beginning of the season 3-2, great. Then they lost then they drew to Tottenham, but they lost tonight to Tottenham. Drew to Liverpool, they'll be happy with that. They beat Everton 1-0. They drew to West Ham. They beat Newcastle. They beat Southampton. They beat Swansea. They beat Bournemouth. They beat Watford. They beat Stoke. But now getting thrashed to Tottenham. So it's gonna. I think Burnley, they're playing all right, but we're just gonna have to step it up to a next level in the next game. We can't be just sitting back. In this next game against Burnley, it's important, critical to get the 3 points. We cannot be messing about now. We need to start getting. We need to start getting wins now from now on. United now have got 2 games at home. We've now played Burnley at home, and then we play Southampton at home. So we need to get 6 points from that, and then we're playing Everton away from home. So that's going to be a tough game against Everton, because obviously they'll want to do a lot better when they lost to us 4-0. And then we've got Stoke. So yeah, we're going to have to step it up to the next level in the next game against Burnley. We have to cut out these defensive errors. They cannot be happening now in future games. We've got outdone now twice. This is where it comes up here mentally. And again, we were out of subs. We should have probably brought on another defender, but we were out of subs. We should have saved. We should have brought on Rashford. We should have just brought on Mkhitaryan, bring on another defender. But it's controversial. We have to learn from our mistakes. Learn from our mistakes, work on the negatives, and probably look back at some of the positives that we worked on pretty well in that game. But we just need to step it up a next level against Burnley, which we have to do in the next game. So yeah, that's practically from me. It's frustrating. We have to get over it now. Move on to the next game now against Burnley. You have to take it. It's a game. We have to get over it. It's a match. We have to get over it now. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and also I'll see you guys in a video pretty much very soon. Man of the match for me. Better not forget about that. My man of the match. My man of the match, I have to give it to. There were some outstanding players out there tonight. Mata, probably just have to give it Mata. 2 great goals. I have to give it Mata. He was on fire in that game, and I felt bad for Mata. Because he should have got the winner for us. But oh well, it's a game. We have to get over it. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video pretty much very soon. Hope you guys are going to have a great Christmas. See you guys on Wednesday for the next analysis, and peace.